All right, let's look at other markets now. We see Bitcoin there still holding up quite well. Had a good week this week. We see it attempted a fresh increase above the 23,500 resistance zone, but we're below that, at this point. But interestingly, I don't know when last I saw this, in this market, talking about the fear greed index sentiment for the market. Finally, greed. I've not seen greed in a long time. It shows that investors are really, really bullish at this point. Crossed that 55-point level, and we're seeing the market, after being in extreme fear for the longest part of 2022, for the first time, we're seeing greed in January 2023. Let's look at the market cap this morning. Still above that $1 trillion mark there, 1 trillion, and then for there, down 1.05%. We see a pullback from that resistance level we saw at $23,500. We see volume traded, that's down 11.04%. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 41.42%. Let's look at the price of Bitcoin now. See that holding on strong at the 23,000 level by hair's breadth there, by $15 there. Down 0.10%, $26.11 billion. That's the volume traded for Bitcoin this morning. So we're seeing still holding that 23K level. But if it stays longer below the resistance level of 23,005, we might see some downward pressure. Let's look at the price of Ethereum. That's holding up to $1,581. And we see volume traded up $8.62 billion this morning. Let's bring in Solomon Amunde now, financial market analyst. Hello, Solomon. Good morning.
Good morning, Ladi.
So quite an impressive weekly performance, and January is looking quite good for the crypto market. And I don't know when last you saw greed in this market, talking about the sentiment. We're seeing greed right now. So it looks like January is just a good year for Bitcoin. And we see Goldman Sachs there saying that Bitcoin is the best performing asset in 2023. But it's still early days, though.
Yeah, definitely. So far, so good. 2023 has been amazing, and we've seen lots of alts rally quite high, and we've seen a quite impressive performance from Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin has been holding the range of 22K for almost about 3 weeks now, although we are still very, very much expecting it to correct to the range of 20 and 21K. But so far, it's been nothing short but of amazing from Bitcoin.
Quite interesting. And if we flip over to the 7-day gainers there, we see the T token, that's a threshold, is topping the counter for the 7-day. If you take me to the 7-day gainers for this week, we see threshold there topping that counter. Big 148% boost there to the price. And Aptos, $18.60, 135%. Solomon, why are these two rallying so much? Why they rally so much this week?
Yeah, so threshold is basically because it just broke above a key level, and obviously it's just been rallying because the volume is quite extremely high. Whereas for Aptos, Aptos is actually at price discovery. After we broke above the range of $13 and $14, we've been on price discovery, and most likely most persons are calling that we might see about $22 to $25 for Aptos. Well, I doubt that. I believe the top for Aptos this month was at $18.5. So basically, we are still on price discovery for Aptos. It's possible we can get to $30, but I wouldn't advise anyone to go long currently now, because for me, short term is overvalued.
Yeah, quite a lot of gains for those two at this point. But, going into next week, we know the Fed are going to give us that rate decision come February 1st. But, what's your game plan, for the market now? Are you on the sideline, or are you still, staying in regardless of what the Fed does on February the 1st?
So we should remember that generally speaking, we're still in a bearish market. Despite the short-term rally from Bitcoin and alts also responding positively to, I feel what everyone should be doing now is take as much profit off the market as possible. So what I'm doing, basically, I've taken as much profit, and I'm still looking at some other assets that haven't moved yet to take more profits, like CHR2, to take very good profits. So my game plan right now is to short the market, waiting for the response from the Fed. So I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to break below 22,500, and I would go short, expecting alts to retrace drastically.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know the shorters are getting ready, sharpening their swords, at this time. Well, thank you so much, Solomon Amunde, financial market analyst. Thank you so much, and enjoy your weekend.
All right.
Yeah, that was Solomon giving us his game plan there. He's looking to short, this market, but you know how this market can be. It can be quite, dynamic. You expect it's going to go this way and it goes the other way. Let's look at that Phantom there. That's also the top 7 gainers for this week. It's up 56%. Phantom's had quite an incredible run, and towards the end of 2022, this was trading about 18 cents. At some point when we saw volatility with Bitcoin, but we see Phantoms had a good run. It's up 56% in 7 days now. We see eCash also having a good run too, up 43.43% in 7 days. Let's look at the top 7-day losers there. We see HNT is topping that counter, down 5.07% for the week, $2.87. And Casper did have a run, at some point, but we're seeing pullback there. Could be some profit taken. We see Engine token there, Metaverse coins there, 41 cents. That's down 1.45% for the week.